want you to survive. Hello, amazing people. Hello, hello, hello. I know I haven't been live in a couple days. Um, yeah, no, I haven't been live lately, but I wanted to come and touch base with y'all. See how y'all doing, see how y'all feeling. And I wanted to catch up. So I want to catch up a little bit. Um, Follow me. I'm gonna have um some great things I'm gonna be talking about. Hello. Hey. Um so um I have been I've been like really busy. Um I have not been able to go through like all my messages. I know a lot of people are asking me about um business funding. Um Business funding, hello, you definitely need to follow Grinding Royal University page. Anything that has to do with business, I will be separating my pages, so I won't be going live on here talking about business. I will be going live talking about business on Grinding Royal University. That's what I have been working really hard on launching. I want business owners to be able to have access to the capital that they need. Um so I need you to I should have put that page in the I didn't add that page. I just added my other social media pages, but it's Grinding Royal University. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen so y'all can see it. Y'all can also go to the website, and you can also go to the website and subscribe. I see a lot of traffic on the website, a lot of people subscribing to it. Let me start that one. Okay. So you definitely want to get on there. I'm talking to my entrepreneurs. I'm talking to my aspiring entrepreneurs. Go to grindandroyuniversity.com and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. I will be going live on Facebook about business tips, business grants, marketing, so many different things, grants, contracts. So if you are an entrepreneur or you want to become an entrepreneur, thank you, Uncle Stu. Thank you, and my love and my prayers, Uncle Stu. And we'll get together and we'll reschedule that show very soon. Today was definitely eye opening for me. It was kind of surreal. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute, but I want my entrepreneurs to know. Let me tell you something. Even if you have a business idea, you need if it's an idea you like, I'm not ready yet, you still need to get with me. I have people that a year ago they're like, Shalakim, I'm not ready to launch this business, but I need to put you in position. I need to put you in position because someone could come up with the same name you have. There's so many different aspects. And once I do relocate, I'm going to be taking off like a month and a half. I've been doing this for years, but once I relocate, I'm going to be taking some time off. I don't want people that like reach out to me and be like, "Oh, I need help getting this." No, you need to get the help because I'm going to be running a few different classes for Grindr University before I depart. I want to make sure everybody is good until I come back. Um, so that's the business side of things. Thank you, Terrence, so much. That's the business side of things, right? So, now we're going to get into other things. I really need to separate my platforms. So it's like Grind and Roll University is going to be business and business coaching. I will only be live talking about that on those platforms. On my other platforms, I will be doing the motivational speaking, the speaking about our community, and things like that. Um, so today was a wake-up call for me. One thing I do want people to know is that I do have an audio book. It's called Can I Be Your Best Friend? It's positive affirmations. It's amazing. It's on my website, I'm You can get it there. Um, I know a lot of people. I've had men that's like Shalakimia, and I'm just being honest. They're like Shalakimia. I don't want to go on your website. I don't want to go through all that. What's your cash app? I want to bless you. Do it that way. However you want to do it, do it. Today was a wake up call for me. I actually filmed with on a platform. Um, and I'm just like, wow, I was actually linked into this opportunity. Um, I'll let everybody know like when it airs. But I came in as an expert speaker, I guess that's what they call it. But I was weighing in on a conversation um about Kevin Samuels. So be looking for that. I'll post about that. That the experience on this platform and with the people involved, um I feel like it just put me on a different level, if that makes sense. And it's just like, okay, Shadakimia, like you really have to step your game up. That's what it's really, really time for now. And I'm sitting over here like, oh my gosh, I need to get better lighting. I need to get this. I need to get a mic. There's different things that I need to get to make sure that I'm good for when these opportunities and these doors open, for me, not just for me, just for my platform, period. So that's what mind frame I'm in, is that now it's time to go ahead and, take it to the next level and do what I need to do with my platform. Audiobook, Can I Be Your Best Friend? Yes, that's what the audiobook is called. Yep, Can I Be Your Best Friend is full of positive affirmations. A lot of people reach out. The reviews, they speak for themselves. The reviews are on my website, I'm I'm telling you, they speak for themselves. I've been getting them but raving reviews about it. I'm taking the money from Can I Be Your Best Friend, Cash App, and I'm grinding Royal business grant list. And I'm pouring all that into getting to the next level because it's needed at this point. I want to continue to have these conversations, not just have these conversations on my platform, but going on other people's platform, having a conversation, inviting people on my platform, and we have the conversation because these conversations are healing for our community. Um, I mean, healing in a big way. I think before people start listening to me and listening to some other people, people have given up. Given up on relationships. Given up in their marriages. Um, Giving up on themselves. And I feel like my platform and a few other people's platform, we have brought to the table some type of healing. We have brought a resolution. We have brought the truth, which is definitely what we need. People will sit up and people will be mad at the truth. They will try to come up against the truth, but the truth stands by itself. And that's just the bottom line. Um, and I try to tell people that, all the time, that it's reality. And some people need to hear reality when it comes to themselves and when it comes to situations they are in. Because if we don't face reality, what are we going to do? This ain't no what, like a sitcom. This is real life issues that we're facing and issues that we're dealing with. And if we don't heal, one by one and collectively, we're not going to get anywhere as Black people. And I'm just being real. We have to restore the respect in our community, the compassion in our community, the love in our community. We have to. Do you know how many people are hurt because families have swept things under the rug that has happened to people when they were coming up as children? What happens in this house stays in this house. Continuing to cover up for pedophiles in a family. I don't think people understand when you sit up and you cover up for a pedophile, related or not related. You're basically telling the victim that what they went through doesn't matter. That's the message that goes out. That what that person did to them does not matter and nobody cares. I've seen it firsthand a few times. A few times. And I know a lot of people have seen that in our community. Child abuse is another one. Neglect is another one. We're not speaking up. Let me tell you something. Somebody told me a story before about someone close to them being molested. And I'm gonna teach y'all something today. If we don't speak up in our community, who else is gonna speak up? Don't be mad. Listen, there's plenty of times people was mad. I spoke up. I don't care about that. Someone shared with me that someone that they knew was getting molested. And I told them, well, what did you do? Well, I don't want to say that because my sister's going to be mad. Excuse me? So you're going to continue to let this person be molested and you know about it and you don't do anything about it because you are worried about somebody being mad at you. That's the disgusting stuff that happens out here. And people are sitting up here afraid to speak about it because somebody being mad. What about what that child is going through? Did anybody ever think about that? What about what that child is going through? That's why I applaud the amazing people in our community that sit up and speak up about things like this and so many other things. That's just like if you know if you know a woman or a man that's in a domestic violence situation and you do nothing and you say nothing. Next time you turn around, they might be dead. Then you'll be wishing that you said something. We can mind people's business when it comes and we can hate on each other and mind people's business with how much money they make, what they got going on. We can get right on the phone and gossip about people, about things that don't even matter. But we can't stand up for what's right. We have to stop that in our community. We have to stop sitting up and ignoring, turning a blind eye. We have to. I would have absolutely reported that child was being molested. I wouldn't care who was mad, who felt some type of way. The people that didn't say anything that knew about it should be mad at themselves. Because what are you doing for that child? That child needs protection. Are we going to protect the child? Or are we going to protect our image to somebody else? I don't care about an image. I'm going to speak up. Because speaking up can save somebody's life. Do you know children grow up and they sit up and people be like, oh, well, I knew this. Oh, I knew that was happening to you. And I used to look at people like, well, why don't you say something? I know that's how other people look like, well, why don't you speak up about it? Why did you just allow it to happen? That's so crazy that we sit up and we ignore things and we feel like because they don't directly affect us. But they really do directly affect us. I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night knowing that somebody was being abused. I just wouldn't. I'm about saving the children. I'm not about saving a relationship with someone, knowing that it's wrong. Because us as people, when something wrong happens to us, don't we want someone to speak up on our behalf? Don't we want somebody to just acknowledge that, yeah, that was wrong? How would you feel being a victim of something and people covering up for the very person that did that to you? They're condoning their behavior. They're condoning what they did to you. You've got to stop condoning stuff like that. We really have to stop doing that. The only person that hurts is the victim. And it's like, why are we like that as people? Why are we like that? So that's why I feel like, it's time to go on another level. It's time to go to the next level. It's time to have conversations because you know what? I feel like the people that are sitting up here and not saying these things are afraid. Are afraid of the family being mad at them. Listen, I'll be the black sheep all day long. The truth is the truth. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be your mom, your dad, your child, your brother, your sister, whoever. If they wrong, they wrong. It could be your best friend. If they're wrong, they're wrong. Because imagine being in a situation and your life's on the line. Your livelihood is on the line. Wouldn't you want somebody to be like, they were wrong? They need to take responsibility. Absolutely, you would. That's just like black men out here and they get accused sometimes of sexual assault and rape and they didn't even do it. And some go to prison for it. But guess what? How about the ones that's really doing it? There's people covering for them. There's people trying to sweep it under the rug. That's how backwards we are out here. And it's a shame. Let me tell you something. The Almighty is not pleased. You have to be careful what you do to people. You know why? Because you can sit up and condone some wrong against somebody, and then somebody come and condone some wrong against you, just so you can feel the pain that person felt. I don't mind being the person that speaks up on someone's behalf. We all probably been in situations where we was accused of something we never even didn't even do. And those people that sat around and knew we didn't do it and didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. Act like, oh, I want to stay out of it. And well, what if it was you? What if the tables turn? Tables turn, baby, all the time. Tables turn. Thank you, Tanea. Thank you so much. Today, I agree. We now should have a sit down in our home and have family talks. It's never too late. Absolutely. Absolutely. We need to be talking to our little cousins, our nieces, our nephews, our kids. Yeah, asking them, has anybody touched you? Has anybody bothered you? Has anybody made you feel uncomfortable? Has anybody been hitting you? I posted a story about a little girl. She was maybe under 11 years old that took her own life because other children was bullying her and also the teachers. They said she smelled bad. You see what type of evil's in this world? A teacher? If I was that teacher, I would have bought her some clean clothes and took her in the bathroom to worship. That's what I would have did. I would have never told her she smelled bad. And FYI, she was autistic. Autistic little girl. How did she even know how to take her own life? First of all. Second of all, what type of people do we have in here teaching our children? See, sometimes people need snapped out on. Because I don't know the little girl. I never met her family, but I want to snap out on every teacher that sat up and said she smelled bad. Then I want to snap out on the parents of the kids that said she smelled bad. But you know what? They got to live with that for the rest of their lives. That they did that. That's an ugly person. That a teacher found that funny. That's not funny. That's not cool. We have teachers bullying kids. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Those type of things have to stop in our community. They have to. We have to learn how to handle things better. We do. See, even as grown-ups, we think the solution is to sit up and to talk about people, and that's not the solution. If you ain't gonna help them, shut up. If you are not going to help somebody, shut your mouth. Period, point blank. Us as adults, we need to learn that too. We be quick to laugh at somebody, quick to sit up and talk about somebody instead of helping them. One thing the Almighty God told me is, oh baby, cause that used to be me. Oh, that used to be me. Oh, he had to humble me real fast. I ain't send you in nowhere to talk about nobody. I ain't send you nowhere to bash nobody. The only reason I'm sending you is to help. Understood. Let me get myself together because, baby, I'm not perfect. I'm not even going to sit up here in front like I am. I got stuff with me too. I might not be messed up in the area that I'm laughing at somebody else about, but baby, I got my areas I'm messed up too. And ain't got no wrong. That's what humbled me about life. Baby, I ain't even got no wrong. I don't care how together my life seems. I ain't got no room and I ain't always been together. You hear me? I have not always been like this. I have fell short of the glory. I promise you I fell short. But at the end of the day, I had to be humbled on many different occasions. And I'll never forget it. That's why I don't handle people like I used to handle people. I handle people how I want people to handle me. And that's what we got to get back to in our community. We need to start supporting each other more. We need to start loving each other more. We need to be slow to talking about each other and fast to encourage. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of ground to cover. A lot to heal our community. It's people still hurting from the child abuse they endured. It's still people hurting from the molestation and the rape and the mental abuse and the physical abuse and the neglect. People still hurting. 40, 50, 60 years old, still hurting. It's time to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to not be in them environments that make you feel like that, baby. It's time. Time is now. It's time. It's time. That's why I'm so compassionate when it comes to Black men. I've had a front row seat. I had a front row seat for a reason. I had a front row seat because I was being prepared for a time like this. And I always tell people, just be careful when you come up against me. Because you ain't just coming up against me, you coming up against God. Because God sent me. And I'm going to tell you, it's a couple women that came up against me and they got burned. And I told them who I serve. I've been told you. The Almighty God's not going to let nothing interfere with his plan for his people. Black women are not the only ones that deserve empowerment. Black men deserve empowerment as well. Some of the same things we go through. Single parenting, there's Black men that are single parents. Heartbreak, neglect, abuse, trauma. Do you know some of these Black men have never ever been hugged by their mother? Do you know that? Do you know some of them have been raised by a mother that hates Black men? So you available to be so conditioned to hate Black men that you hate your own child. So when those Black men get to us, it's like, oh, I need you to come healed already. Healed? What? How? We ain't even healed. What are you talking about? Us as Black people, we so powerful, we can heal each other. You heard what I said. Because I said what I said. We are so powerful, we can heal each other. But who really sits down and listens to the Black man? Let's be real. Us women, we sit up and we listen to each other. We cry. We hug. Imagine. Black men don't have that. When do they get to cry? When do they get to let it out? When? You don't see Black men crying to other Black men. You don't see that. So just imagine as a Black woman how we feel having so many emotions bottled up inside. Imagine a Black man can't even express that on the level that we express that. Just imagine. Sometimes we just got to go ahead and put ourselves in other people's shoes here before you're physically put in their shoes. Before you experience your son having a lot of mental problems because of the way black men are treated. The same way you treat black men is going to be the same way someone treats your black son, baby. And this is reality. I'm all for our culture being empowered all the way around the board. Don't stop halfway around and stop at black men. I'm the mother of black young kings, okay? I'm never going to tell my son the future is female. No, baby, the future is you. The future is you. Period. I'm never going to hate my black son. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I'm not going to bash. Because if I was out here bashing black men, I'm bashing the black men I'm related to. I'm bashing my boys. I'm not going to do that. I'm not built like that. I'm humbled on a whole nother level of humble. And I serve the Almighty. Period. That's who I serve. And I'm going to continue to serve. I'm going to continue to empower. And I'm going to continue to share his healing hand. Because that's what it's been. It's been his healing hand on me and me pouring out to y'all all this time. It's the power that we possess of healing, of motivation, of inspiration. And a lot of y'all probably sitting up here like, no, I don't have that. You do. You have to activate it. You have to activate the motivation. You have to activate the healing, the inspiration, the empowerment. Activate it. Somebody right now watching me has low self-esteem. Activate your confidence. You have to activate it. When you go to the store and you upgrade your cell phone or you buy a new cell phone, you can't take that cell phone out the box and just start talking on it. There are steps, baby, that you have to go through. You have to activate it, right? There are things down on the inside of you that you have to activate. Activate your confidence. Be so confident in you that you don't need anybody else to be confident in you. And if someone does come and be confident in you, them being confident in you is a bonus. Activate the empowerment down on the inside of you. Let me tell you something. I used to be a mean person. I was a mean person because of the things I went through. I allowed them to make me mean. So I looked at people mean. I talked to people mean, but do you know what that was? That was all the hurt, trauma inside of me pouring out. That's all it was. Until I realized that. And I said, no, Shalakimia, you're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful person. It's down on the inside. You have to activate. I was speaking when I was mean to people. I was speaking from trauma. I was speaking from hurts. I was speaking from pain. You seen the pain on my face when you seen me. Everything I went through was on my face. Everything I went through came out my mouth. I'm not like that no more. I've activated my confidence. I've activated who I am supposed to be. I want to be compassionate. I want to be understanding. I want to listen. I'm telling you, when you activate those things inside of you, you start feeling like a beautiful person. You start feeling like an amazing person. And for my men, you start feeling like a handsome person. You just start feeling good. When you activate those things, it's like when you have an invisible illness and it's spreading through your body. And you activate ginger, apple cider vinegar, um, alkaline vegetables, and it's coming in and it's taking up space and it's healing all the bad. It's healing the invisible illness. It's like that. Healing is beautiful. I'm not the only one. A lot of y'all have spoke from trauma, spoke from hurt. A lot of people that are miserable, they're miserable because on the inside they're harboring pain and they're harboring hurt and they don't know how to overcome that. But I'm telling you today, activate the things on the inside of you. You have the power to activate them. You do. You have the power to become a beautiful, amazing, handsome person. Whatever you fall under, you have the power to be that. You do. You have the power to be better. And you have the power to be greater. You where you at right now, because that's where you choose to be. Yes, Tammy, it's time. I don't know who this message was for. It's time. It's time to activate. It's time to get information. It's time. No more take your life back. No more miserable days. No more depression. No. I was depressed for a long time. Very long time. I was in a very severe depression. I was about 300 and something pounds. Yeah. When I felt some type of way, I ate. I abused food. I did that. Depression it has no place with me no more. It can't live here no more. My happiness, my peace, my purpose, my anointing, that's what's going to take up space with me. I don't have room for depression no more. I don't have room for suicidal thoughts no more. I don't have no room. I can't house those things no more. I don't have no place for it to go. I love y'all. Like I said, it's next level now. It's next level. I want us to start doing better by each other, better by ourselves, you know, and just being better people for us and for our families and for the people around. Because there's people that you're going to run into that need you, baby. They need your testimony. Your testimony is going to save them. Your testimony is going to put a smile on their face. Your testimony is going to bring out the greatness in them. You are an important piece to the puzzle. Do you understand that? You are important. Break out of that depression. Get out that bed. Put a smile on your face. I want you to wake up. I want to challenge you to wake up every day and smile and look forward to an amazing day. First of all, I woke up this morning. Amazing. I got a roof over my head. Amazing. And let me tell you something for the person that's watching that you don't got a roof over your head, baby, it's coming. It's coming. Stand on that. I want you to believe it's coming. Don't doubt no more. Don't doubt why you don't say, oh, I'm in this shelter and I'm homeless. No, baby, start shouting now. Start shouting now. I've been there. Start shouting now. Your home is being prepared now. I'm waking up in the morning. Oh, I got food in the refrigerator. The bills are paid. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. That's just the beginning of the morning. When you start programming your mind to look forward to an amazing day, you're going to have an amazing day, baby. Amazing. Doors are going to start opening. Opportunities going to start chasing you down. Do you understand? It's about to happen for you. You have to be in the right state of mind to receive it. You can't receive your blessings depressed. You will miss them. You can't receive your blessings in the state of mind, the state of hearts, the state of being you're in. You will miss them. You will mess them up. We need you in the right state of mind to receive everything you've been praying for, everything that's due to you. Do you understand that? I love y'all. Listen, I put the links on this video to my Facebook, because y'all follow. I'm live on a lot of different platforms. Tomorrow, I will be live on Instagram. I actually today I did this segment with Rich Dollars from Love and Hip Hop. Um, Tomorrow, he invited me on his page to go live with him. It's going to be on Instagram. So if you don't have me on Instagram, the link is on this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. We will be going live tomorrow about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be talking about Black love, the Black relationship, and things like that. So it's going to be a really, really, good conversation, talking about how, a lot of relationships are materialistic these days, you know, um, and what people are expecting out of relationships. I hope y'all will tune in with us tomorrow. I'm excited about this talk. When we shot the segment today, he had some really great, great points. It's a little different from seeing him on Love and Hip Hop versus, being in on that kind of panel, with him. But yeah, we'll go live tomorrow. I'm excited about this conversation. I hope that some people can take some things, from this, some healing, some empowerment, inspiration, motivation, things like that. And get some hope back. I know a lot of people lost their hope when it comes to dating and relationships and love, but don't expect the love that you want, you know. But I love y'all. Make sure y'all follow me. Hey, Monica. Hey, Margaret, Reginald. Make sure y'all follow me on IG. If you're not following me, we will be live tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me today. Thank y'all for supporting me, and we're going to continue this journey together. We're going to heal. We're going to heal. We're going to be happy. We're going to be peaceful, and we're going to be blessed. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.